Welcome, all my beautiful signs and souls of the zodiac. I'm Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you your angel tarot and oracle card reading. I truly want to thank you for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, sharing, and of course, subscribing. Please be sure when you do subscribe to pick that option ALL, and you'll get notified immediately when any of my card readings are out here for you to view, or when I go live to give out free messages in the chat line. So this is, as you know, a general reading, and that means that not every single card will resonate with every single one of you or the energy they carry. So take what you can from it and throw the rest out into the universe. If you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any questions, then I welcome you to click the little icon in the top right hand corner of this video, and it will take you directly to my website where you can see the services that I offer. But you know something? All that information is posted below this video in the description box. So there you go. All right, my beautiful, beautiful souls, let's get on with your reading. Welcome, Sagittarius. Here is your Angel Tarot and Oracle card reading for the week of August the 24th to the 31st, 2020. You know, looking over this reading here, before we even start, something very profound jumped out. You have three fives. Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and the Five of Swords. The power of five, as we all know, means change. The more numbers of fives we see in a reading or showing up in our visualization around us, repeating itself, is even more powerful. And it's unity consciousness that is thinking its way to create positive change. This is to improve a situation in yourself or in your world around you. You know, major change is coming. It's not what happens that defines you, but what you make of it. Okay, opportunity for growth can come at the strangest of times. You know, you might have asked to examine yourself. You might be asked to do that, right? You have the opportunity to pause and think, what are you being told or shown? What's the lesson here for you? What is the universe trying to tell you when you see these fives? Everything happens for you, not to you. Don't get locked in that feeling, okay, when change happens, that, oh no, I've got to change. No, it's happening for your greater good. Trust your choices, because 555 is not a coincidence, but a defined message and a divine message to make and expect changes are being orchestrated for your greater good. Be open and stay positive. If you want positive change in your life, you need to start from deep within yourself. Okay, so I had to get into this. Because, you know, five is my life number, and I know five a lot, and I know what fives mean, and they're all about amazing change. And often this change is for the greater good. Okay, so don't get bent out of shape and stressed this week if something all of a sudden suddenly comes up and you got to change course, or something got changed that you had planned. It's for the greater good. You're being divinely sent this number, this change coming into you. So let's look at our reading here. Coming in on your left side, I do see with the Five of Pentacles, you may have been concerned, and that's the Five of Pentacles, right? That in fives can also be struggle. Fives can also be challenges and conflicts. The need to spiritually and you know, for you to meditate on what it is you want, right? Be more creative and make the changes that are going to suit you, right? So the Five of Pentacles talks about the feeling of loss. It could be the loss of a relationship, the loss of money, the loss of your confidence, the loss of a job, the loss of your ability to move forward. But you have all the resources here to step up into this change and ask for help. Okay, know that this will work out in your favor. You may feel the loss of finances, but I think you're stepping up into your power here with the Queen of Swords, standing in your truth and your integrity, and you're determined to move towards the goals that you need. You felt stuck here. Okay, with the Two of Swords, when you were worried about a situation, and it might have been a struggle over finances. Okay, it could be. The Pentacles often talk about struggles with finances or the gain or loss of them. This is about making choices and decisions here. And you may have been struggling in your own mind, feeling as though you couldn't make a choice or a decision. You weren't seeing the picture in clarity. She stands there, she's got the blindfold on, she feels being pulled and tugged on, and she feels she's struggling, she's tied. But you need to realize that when you step up into your power here and your own integrity and truth, and you see the truth, all right, you see the whole picture, you're going to be able to move forward. This is about you getting up in your head. You might also be dealing with another challenging person who, you're sitting sort of on a teeter-totter with. Neither one of you wants to go up or down or move forward. Then it's time to look at compromise. Okay, to make that choice and decision to work out for both of you, or especially in your best in your best, for you. You've got the King of Wands, beautiful, moving forward, being able to step up into your power here, okay? Coming down your center here, this is a beautiful card saying that you have the ability now to push forward and stand in your power. You have the ability to be a leader and take control. Look at the lion. The lion is the king of the jungle, right? And you are there. You've had your struggles pushing through towards where it is you want to go with the change that you're having to make in your life or that's come upon you. But know that by doing this and taking the leadership, you're going to be a role model, not only to other people around you, but to yourself, standing in that confidence. Don't be afraid to take change and take a risk, my friends, okay? Be confident. You've learned from your mistakes, and now you can move forward. You're able to draw on insight and move forward now for your future, all right? Now is the time to take a few bold risks. Step up. Don't be afraid. In your crowning position, you've got the Four of Cups. And that's again about feeling stuck in a situation, not seeing what's right before at the end of your nose. Okay, you might have been given an offer and you're going, and you've turned your nose up at, that's not what I want, that's not what I feel I should have got. Or and that's where the compromise might be coming in. Okay, but you need to realize that you need to be a little more open-minded, be a little more flexible, be willing to see change come in and make the best of it here this week. The Fool, taking that leap of faith, and that takes bravery and courage. Not being afraid, following your heart for the first time. Move forward towards your, what that has truly inspired you and you've wanted to do with your life on an emotional and heart level. Open up your heart chakra and be brave. Okay, trust your instincts, trust your intuition. Take that leap of faith, because this is being sent to you karmically and universally that now is the time. This is the perfect time for you to jump off that the edge of your cliff, and not be afraid. Go ahead and move towards the changes that are coming into you, because they're going to work out for your greater good. The Five of Cups, worrying again about, you had the Four of Cups, and the Five of Cups comes in right after the Four as well. So don't be so worried about the situation here, okay? This is about, letting go of any attachments here of the past, moving forward, not being worried about what happened in the past and the losses that you felt you had, okay? The lack and loss you were feeling in the past. You let that go. Throw that down into the well. Make your wish again to make these changes work out in your opportunity. You're going to change your priorities, okay? You're going to wish that, you could change the past, but you're going to let that past go, all right? Letting go of any fear of loss that you've had in the past, knowing now that these changes are meant to happen for the better. Five of Swords. Okay, again, your third five. All fives always indicate some sort of challenge or some sort of, turmoil in your life and change in your life. This particular one says, don't get caught up. You know, the Five of Swords says, don't get caught up in other people's drama. You will win a situation or a battle or a debate with somebody, okay? But sometimes when we do that, when we push so hard, we still feel defeated at the end of the day. And like him, he's saying, ugh, I won, but why do I still feel bad? Why did it have to come to this? Okay, so don't get involved in any drama that's going to make you get into an argument, a debate, a battle with anybody today. Okay, rather this week and in the near future, because it's going to be a no-win situation. Okay, um, remember something. Don't react and then regret. The Empress, beautiful. Empress stands for is strength. She sits on the side of her emperor. He's all about leadership. He's all about stability. He's all about building a new foundation, right? He's all about crossing his T's, dotting his I's, and doing everything right. She's the feminine part of him. She has that ability to look at her future in the feminine way, in the nurturing way, in the way that she can step up and do it in a kinder way, right? A more compassionate way. She steps up and she is the ultimate mother. That's why she's depicted here with her abdomen looking like she's bearing new life. Okay? She's moving on to a new beginning, and that's what this change is going to bring into you as well. And taking action. You're focusing on things in a different way now with this change, okay? But you could be mothering yourself, nurturing yourself, realizing that you need to do what's important to you to make the changes this week that are coming in. But you may also be mothering someone else. Perhaps someone around you is having a child, or you're going to be bringing a child into the fold. Maybe some of you are having a child. Maybe some of you are going to have a grandchild. But I do see you nurturing yourself, and possibly setting that example, throwing that out into the universe and those around you as well. So let's start off so we can clarify some of these cards. So the big thing here, the theme here, of course, is major change for the better. It could be in the financial sector of your life. It could be in the emotional and relationship sector of your life. And also it could be in the getting over the past. Okay, so we start off here with the Four of Cups. Like I told you, don't feel the lack of the cups here, okay? I want you to realize that there's still cups to fill. Don't be so resistant to change, okay? Some of you might be digging your heels in and saying, I don't want this. I don't like this. But know that this change is for the better. Okay, so be a little more flexible, be a little more open here to all of this newness that's coming in, because you're not seeing what's available and you're self-doubting when we get this card, okay? And you might be taking things personally. Don't take things personally here, okay? You're not seeing what's available right in front of your face here with this change, so stay more open-minded so you're not stuck here. You've got the the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is pushing towards your goals. You've had your hard battles and challenges to fight, but you're staying determined. You're going to be able to move forward and towards your goals this week and the change that this brings in. So, I always call this sort of the wounded warrior. You had to defend yourself in a situation, and you may be thinking back about that. All right? Feeling worried about your future. Don't. Okay? Don't feel worried about your future. All right. This is a perfect card to land on that Four of Cups. Be open-minded to the new opportunities with this change that is coming in. Five of Pentacles. Often this is the lack of, feeling like you've been thrown out in the cold. You've been betrayed. You've been deserted. You've been orphaned. You've had the lack and loss of a situation. It could be anything, but it could also have been concern. I read this as often worry about finances. So know that help is out there. Know that all you have to do is look at the different resources around you to tap into. Okay, get out there, get proactive, make those changes happen, get those resumes out there, get into that new business you want to do, take that leap of faith towards what it is you want to do. Okay, speak to anybody around you that your accountant, your financial advisor, your banker, your mortgage company, whatever it is. These are hard times, I get it, but know that there's resources out there, and when you ask for help, you're going to be able to keep moving forward in a positive direction. Strength. Stay strong throughout this. Okay. This is looking at things in a kinder, more understanding manner, especially if you're dealing with the Five of Swords energy this week. Okay. Don't go in there with your guns blaring. Okay. This isn't Dodge. This isn't a Western, shootout. Okay. Or a duel here. Make sure that you look at the situation with complete clarity. You've got your eyes open. Okay. That's what I want you to do this week. Keep your eyes open and see the whole picture here. Right. And then you'll be able to make a compromise here, especially if you're making this decision or a choice with someone else. You're going to step up into your power with the Queen of Swords, and that's all about stepping up here and standing in your power. Okay? Standing in your truthfulness, standing in that power that you need to stand in to move forward. I love this card. She's strong, she's steadfast, she's true to herself, and she's true to her court. Okay, this is, no nonsense. Stepping up and saying, you know what, I'm going to get to the point. I'm going to be upfront and open, and I'm going to stand in my character, right? I'm going to stand in my integrity. Okay, so this is you moving forward here, and you're going to see an opportunity come in. Beautiful opportunity of the Ace of Wands. This is fantastic energy. This is about moving forward. This is about getting ahead. This is about seeing prosperity coming into you, a door opening, an opportunity with this change that's coming in. It could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be a move. Okay, take that leap of faith. This is confirmation that because you're standing in your integrity and you're standing strong, right, you're going to be able to do this. You're going to be able to see this fruition come in, this fulfillment. Again, you're not seeing a picture in clarity here. Take the blindfolds off. You're not tied down. You've got up in your head. And once you see the whole picture, you'll realize that this change that's coming in, this event, this situation, this energy is going to be able to be solved. Once you see the whole story, you can make the choice and decision that's going to work out for you. Trust your intuition. The Empress shows up, right? The High Priestess, pardon me. We had the Empress. The High Priestess shows up to tell you that you need to trust your intuition, your gut feeling. If it doesn't feel right, it isn't, right? You trust that little voice. And the Empress has this ability to walk between the veiled world and the world right here now. She has this terrific ability to know and sense things, okay? And that means to move towards things in a positive direction as well. All right. When I said, if it doesn't feel good, don't do it. That's one example. The other is go for it. Take that leap of faith. Trust that you trust yourself by stepping up into your power with the Queen of Swords. Okay. So you're going to be able to make a decision here, and it'll be the right decision. Coming in with the King of Wands, right? This powerful king who has integrity to be a leader and step up. You've got the Four of Swords. So, the universe is karmically sending you a message that it's time to pull back, okay? It's time to take a rest. It's time to reflect and contemplate and rejuvenate, regenerate, and recharge your batteries, all right? Laying there, you see this individual with a suit of armor, and they're totally impervious to any injury, any attack. They've learned from the lessons, and they're just, finally, I'm going to lay down and I'm going to have a rest here because I've worn myself out. Now, this could be a health message. This could be some of you have overtaxed yourself physically and you need to take a rest, okay? We get these messages from the universe and divine all the time. Our bodies speak to us, right? So take the time to get back there. Take yourself to center, okay? Rest up, rejuvenate, recharge, refocus. Do this, my beautiful friends. Never be afraid to take a leap of faith because that is the universe saying it is karmically coming now. Follow your heart and move forward. Oh, this came up in the last reading too. So you might, we talk about loss with the, we talk about challenges, we talk about change with the fives, and there may have been loss of something. It could have been finances, it could have been relationship, it could have been a job, it could have been anything in your life. People have lost their mortgages, their houses. They've lost so much through these challenging times right now. But do you see all the yellow light around this heart? That's healing. That's past tense. You're ready to take a brand new start with this change and take your leap of faith and go in a new direction. You've got over this. You've healed through it. You dealt with it. Okay? Move on. This is beautiful. Five of Cups. Okay. Again, you know, you're thinking about, you got to let the past go. Stop thinking and reflecting on what you lost, because it holds you there. It sticks you there. You're stuck there. You don't have the effort to move forward. You get tired just thinking about the past. Let it go. Okay, step up into your power of the King of Wands here. Take control again. Think about the cups you have yet to fill, because I'm telling you, you're going to be able to do that. You pushed hard for this, the 10 of Wands. All right, you've worked hard. Keep moving forward. Now, I always read this a few ways. Don't be pushing or pulling somebody else's weight uphill. Only stay focused on your direction. Don't take on other people's burdens, okay? But stay focused. You got help coming here. We talked about that with the Five of Pentacles. Allocate some of the load. Lighten your burden. Lighten your load. Okay, get rid of the worry and the concern. That's lightening your load there, right? Five of Swords. Don't get caught up in any unnecessary drama or battles that you'll win but you'll regret later. See what we got here. And the reason that can happen is, again, because you're not seeing a situation in complete clarity. You might feel trapped now, or you might have felt trapped then. And so you reacted without seeing the whole picture, the whole story, where you could have maybe compromised with the situation instead of jumping in defensively. Okay? So this is, again, getting up in your head, thinking that things aren't going to work out. You know what? She has no swords impeding her progress forward. She's got it in her head that she can't. And that's because she has, she's got the blindfolds on. She's not seeing her picture in complete clarity. And that's come up twice, even with the two here, right? With the Two of Swords. So the Eight of Swords says it's all in your head. Let it go. You're not seeing a picture in clarity. Remove the blindfolds. You're not tied. You're not stuck. Okay? This incident may or may not happen. You can avoid it. Or if it does happen, don't worry about it, okay? Be good to yourself, okay? Nurture yourself. Take care of yourself. This is all about realizing that you need to think about you. And in order to do that, you need to love yourself, respect yourself, and then you can do the same with those around you, all right? And it's taking time. Temperance, moderation in everything you do. Okay? Compromise, right? Communicating. Temperance is a big warning that says, take your time, be patient, it'll come to pass. All right? So don't go jumping in. I said take that leap of faith, but that doesn't mean you go charging in without taking all the information that you need to see with you. Being able to see the picture in complete clarity is the other message coming in this reading this week. So make sure when you're in this pause state with temperance, taking your time, that you are accumulating the information that you need to see this week in complete totality and in complete clarity. Okay, she has that ability to know what's right for her. And sometimes what's right for her, what's right for you, is to take your time, to get your rest, to reflect, recharge, and rejuvenate. Let's see what we have here for our theme card. Boy, I'm liking these fives. It changes. I love change. And it's all meant to be. Harmony. Yes, these changes are meant to bring you harmony this week, okay? Any conflicts that you've had, and we talked about that with the Five of Swords, is going to be resolved, okay? In a situation that was troubling you, okay? It's going to be resolved. Know that you deserve this peace and happiness, so accept it, okay? Accept it graciously, because you're a peace lover at heart, okay? And there's going to be new harmony that draws upon you. Let go of viewing the situation as troubled, and see yourself and others through the eyes of positivity, okay? Any conflicts are going to drop away, revealing the clean, new truth about everyone and everything. Perfect card that came in with this reading. Amazing. So after all the conflict, the changes, you're going to have harmony again. And you're going to be able to feel the power of joy. I'm liking this. So stay positive and filled with faith to manifest your desires into reality. All right? Find the humor in a situation. Okay, don't take things so personal. Enjoy a good laugh. It's time to be happy again with this harmony. You might want to get involved in hobbies that bring you pleasure, getting out there, doing things that you haven't been able to do in a while. You know, to find your life's purpose, do what brings you joy. I always say to people, if you choose your passion as your profession, getting paid is a bonus. It's not a job because you love it, right? Coming from our answers from the angels, you got compromised. Didn't I talk about that? Sometimes that comes into play, doesn't it, with the strength card? In order to create a happy outcome, or with the Two of Swords here where you have to make a decision, right? You'll find it necessary to be able to solve any of these problems this week with compromise. Allow yourself some time to become clear about what is truly important to you, though, and then take note of matters where you would be open to changing your position. Hear that word again? Change. Work towards an agreement where everyone wins, okay? We talked about that with the Five of Swords, right? Final outcome card. Look what you got. You got the staircase. Okay, door number 1 or door number 2. You're getting opportunities, offers, and possibilities coming in of beautiful things. Okay, these are beautiful offers and options. Maybe some of you put out a resume and you're going to hear from 2 different places. Maybe you have a choice between 2 things this week to make, right? We talked about that. This is a good card of positivity. This is the card that says you can move forward towards your goals. You're ascending. You're climbing your ladder to success here. Beautiful. And happiness and harmony and joy. Well, my beautiful Sagittarians, this is a great reading. I'm so happy. Embrace the change that's coming in, even if it blindsides you and it's, you think, takes your breath away. I don't know. Don't be afraid. Take that leap of faith because you're going to see with compromise, you'll be happy with harmony, and you are climbing that ladder to success with this change. You're healing through issues and you're moving forward, but you're stepping up into your power to do it. Okay? Never forget how far you've come, everything you've gotten through, all the times you have pushed on even when you felt you couldn't, all the mornings you got out of bed no matter how hard it was, and all the times you thought you wanted to give up. But you didn't. You got through that day, didn't you? Never forget how much strength you have learned and developed throughout all these challenges that have led you here now. Remember, the universe and the divine, your higher power, want you to succeed and find your happiness and peace. So please surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and happiness. Blessings, my beautiful souls, and know that I always and only stand in this circle of love and light for you. My prayers and blessings are that you stay in continued good physical, spiritual, and mental good health. Please play safe. Please stay safe and be safe. And I'll see you soon.